Well, we hit it. We hit it. 30%. We are 30% finished with 2024. So we have 70% of the year left to find our purpose. That would be you. You have 70% left. If you have not yet found your purpose, this is your time. It's always your time. Okay, Lenny Wennerstrom with you. What are we doing? We are reading a passage every single day from Dr. Shad Helmstetter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. That's what it's all about. I'm using this as a tool for you so that we can use this as a tool so that it helps you to get that positive self-talk. You want to rewire your brain with these positive phrases so that your output, because if your brain is the hardware, the programs, the software are the programs that you're putting into your brain so that the output is positive, can do, all of that good stuff, nothing holding you back, success in every single area of your life, which is why I wanted to do this in the first place. I wanted you to have success in every single area of your life. I want you to have that. I hope you want that for you. Okay, it's a little bit chilly out here and my head is a little bit wet, so I'm going to go very quickly through this. Well, we'll see how quickly it goes. But anyway, so the passage for today, we are day 110, 256 days left in the year. 2024 is 30.05% complete. So we have 70%. What are the odds? 30 to 70. 30% done, still 70%. Odds are good. Doo-doo-doo. That's like epigenetics. If you know the science of epigenetics, it's 30% is your DNA and 70% is your environment. So you get to shift your health, everything by your thinking and your environment, the things that you do, things that you put in your body, on your body, like organic clothes, eating organic food, and drinking structured water, all of that good stuff. Hydrogen, just hydrogen water, all those kinds of things. That is 70% the environment. Would you take those odds for health? I take them any day. So will I take the odds that you'll find your purpose if you haven't yet? Absolutely. Time is just beginning because there's no such thing as time. Okay, so here we are, April 19th. Let's see if my makeup starts falling down because I'm very excited today. Look at that beautiful view. Look at that. Look at the sky. It's like, ah, ah. If I had a prettier voice, I'd sing it even better, but my forte is speaking. Okay, here we go. My day today is up to me. Doo-doo-doo. We're already on a good start. So I choose to fill my day with high energy, have a great attitude, know that things are going right, and create a positive outcome in everything I do. My day today is up to me, and I choose to make today an incredible day. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Isn't that very exciting? I love these passages. They're just so empowering. They're so uplifting. They're just fun. So I hope you are enjoying them. And I wanted to talk to you. I mentioned yesterday on yesterday's video, if you didn't watch that, I would hope that you go back to watch that because I mentioned something really importante. And this is how you can choose to make your days an incredible and fantabulous day every single day. And that is to take control of your life. And one of the main ways you can take control of your life is to set goals for yourself, goals that are achievable goals. And that's one of the things I do as a life coach. I help people set the right goals. What does that mean, right or wrong goals? Right is something, it takes just as long to reach a wrong goal that isn't right for you than it does to reach one that is good for you. And let me give you an example. If your parents or your spouse, partner, or someone really wants you to be an attorney or go back to school or do something, and it's really not what you want to do, yet you set a goal around there, you're probably going to find yourself procrastinating and being resentful and who knows what. But that goal is not a goal for you. It's not a goal set for you. It's a goal you're doing for someone else. So you're coming from a place where it's not what you really want, and so therefore it's just not a right goal for you, unless that's just your whole goal in life is to make someone else happy, which I really hope it's not. But that's just an example. And it happens all the time, especially when we're in school and our parents are really wanting us to be doctors or lawyers or something. I ended up being a police officer for a while, and a bartender, then a police officer, and then all kinds of good stuff. I had such an amazing life, and no one told me what to do. I was the boat without a rudder. I was going do 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 all over the place, and when I got my rudder, it was very, very exciting. Actually, I didn't get it. It was within. Remember, the boat, the rudder is within. You steer the boat. You are the boat. And you always have a rudder. It's just when you actually understand and realize that. And so let me get back to goals, what I mentioned yesterday. Setting goals that is a spiritual practice. And why do I say that? Because you're bringing the invisible, you are creating the visible. You are having, with spirit, you're bringing that into manifestation. You're manifesting into the 3D world, planet Earth. Things that you can see, things that you can do, things, a business that you might create or a book that you might write. Any of that stuff, becoming a chef, becoming whatever it is that you want to do. And so that is manifestation. And that is setting goals. This is why I say setting goals is a spiritual practice, and you can do it. You can do anything. It's not, so many people think that setting goals, so many people, meaning starting with me back when, that other people were just good at it. They knew how to set a goal and they could reach it. They were better than me. They were stronger than me. They were more organized than me. They had more, whatever, to get it done. And I would quit. And it's like, why do I get so close and then I don't do it? Or why do I get so excited and then I don't do it? Well, hopefully, if you've been following me now for, has it been like 6 months, since November of last year, you would know that it's a culmination of your programs, and your programs that are not helping you. Over 77% of them are harmful. They are sabotaging, and the reason is because well-meaning peeparoos that raised you, taught you, say teachers, your parents, other family members, your peers. No one's going to try and tell you that you're a loser. That's not how it happens. Everyone is like most people are trying to help you to be safe and keep you from harm. They're trying to come at it from good. And so maybe your parent might say, you'll never be a dancer. Or on a movie I watched, an old movie, it was it an old movie? I don't know. I watched something, and it was it was the mother. Oh, it was Sister Act 2. My daughter, I watched it with my daughter, and the mother was telling the daughter that she couldn't sing and she couldn't be in the choir, and then she went and she was just like so good, and then her mom was behind her. Of course, it's a movie with a happy ending, and it's so good, such a good movie. And so Sister Act 2, if you want to laugh and enjoy Sister Act 1, Sister Act 2. So those are such a quality movie. Anyway, that well-meaning, right? She wanted to keep her, like, a singer never makes any money. So you need to become something else. You need to study and do all of that. That's such a prime example of what happens. And those are programs. And so had she continued, and many children do, had she continued, like, not following her dream, following what she wanted to do, she would have ended up being a teacher, doctor, who knows what she would have ended up being. But the point is that you can be or do anything you want to be and do. And when you set a goal that's someone else's, or when you, that it's not yours, it's not what you really want, then you will probably fail at that goal. Or once you reach that goal, you'll probably be very unhappy. Who knows? A doctor that is unhappy, or a lawyer that is unhappy, or because there are. It's like they never wanted to do it, and then they figure it out when they're like in their late 40s or 50s or who knows when, and they never really did what they really wanted to do in their life. And they have the money, they have the prestige, they have all these things, but it's not what they really wanted. And so to not find yourself in that spot, it is to create a goal that is for you. Understand it is a spiritual practice, and that you are bringing from the invisible, you are creating, and you're moving energy and putting a focus on it, such a fine focus that you are going for it every single day. You're moving towards that goal, and you're overcoming the obstacles to get there, and you're creating the action steps. And this is why I say that setting goals is a spiritual practice, and you are bringing you're creating the visible, you're bringing the invisible with the invisible, you're creating the visible. So I wanted to bring that back because it's such an important part of, with people, including me, thinking that setting goals is for others, that it's so difficult and we fail. And we only fail because of our programs. And we also fail because one of those programs, or some of those programs, culminate in saying other people are better, other people are stronger, other people are faster, other people are younger, other people are older, other people are taller and have more money and have good relationships, have a good life, came from a silver spoon, all in their mouth, all of those things. But it's always, they have it better than I do. And one, that's a victim mindset. Two, it's a program. And because victim mindset, meaning you can be or do anything. It's a program that is holding you back, if you are to truly believe that. And you can change those programs. And the fastest way I know to do that is through Dr. Shad's app, which is the self-talk, the positive self-talk app, which I put in the description on all of my videos, even my shorts. My shorts. But anyway, I'm not wearing shorts because it's cold. But anyway, the shorts on YouTube and on Instagram. By the way, all my social media is at Lenny Motivates. If you want to see my Instagram that I'm just barely starting again, I'm starting all kinds of stuff again. It's, I too, with my programs, was, just wondering my purpose and where I was going in life and all of these things. And it's in the last couple of years, I'm just like, I've got that rudder and I'm steering my boat and I know exactly where I'm going. I don't know exactly how I will get where I want it to go. And I just want to share that with you because we don't always know the how, but we know the why, and we may not always know the when, but we set goals so that we have a pretty good target to shoot at, so we know to steer our rudder towards. So we always are going towards that goal, and we set dates, and those dates are written in sand, so they're meant to change because life happens, but we stay on course. And we start creating from the invisible, from a thought, from a hope, from a wish, from a desire to do or be or create something or become something. We bring from that thought, which by the way is connection to the divine, to source, to, it's then we bring from that invisible, from that thought to the visible, to planet Earth, whatever it is that we create. We become something that we can see and achieve. We create something. We create a book, or we create clothing. If we're a designer, or we as a designer, I am definitely not a designer. But you could create wind chimes. I have so many here. My sister sends me. You could create all kinds of things. So a house, you could design for people. You could have an online business, but something that you can see you're bringing from a thought, which is invisible, unless you can see your thoughts. And that is the power. That thought is the power. That is the invisible, and you are bringing that thought, that creation, into the 3D world, into the visible that you can see from something that you have achieved. So this is why I say you are unlimited. You can do and be anything. And I want to assure you that that is the truth. And when you change your programs, when you download that app and start listening to that app, you are the self-talk app, which is in the description, and you get 30 days free. You are going to totally see a transformation. You will probably, because we are such a culture of I want to do it and I want the results right now. I want to see it today. I mean, I want it now. That's not how it works. We learned English passively, or we learned whatever your first language was or is. You learned that passively. You did not go to crib school. You did not go to baby school, and all of it. It's like, this is how you conjugate your verbs. This is how you say this. This is how you say that. No, you are not like a little baby, and you're with a little bottle and saying, I don't know, what would you say? Goo goo gaga. And then the teacher says, no, that's something else. That did not happen. And so you learned passively. And this is why it's so easy to do, because you're listening passively while you're showering. Like me today, I showered and I'm listening. And it's just phrases. It's just phrases said 3 times, different ones for different things. And they're very positive, letting you know the how to live a quality life. And it's a blueprint. It's all a blueprint for your brain to live a quality life, to understand that you can do or be anything, that you are unlimited, and that your brain, your stories, your programs that you currently have now, and allowing other peeparoos to tell you what you can and cannot do, those are the only things that are stopping you, limiting you. It's you allowing. And so once you know it, then you know what you can do about it. Wow, this has really gone on. Okay, so back to April 19th, but I'm glad, because I hope this is helpful to you. I know that if you're really listening, if you are really hearing what I am saying, that you will download that app and you will try it. You will try it. You will listen for 30 days, and you will know in 30 days if I'm just messing with you, and if you'll know for sure. You'll probably know in like 3 days, because when I first started, I was listening to setting goals, because I did not know. I forgot where I was going way back, but I was talking about setting goals. It's a skill. It's a skill that you can learn. And I did not totally realize that. I knew it. I didn't know it was a skill. I knew that I had tried, and that I had tried, but I just did. I failed. I failed over and over again at doing what I wanted, or reaching the goals that I wanted to, especially on New Year's. Like, this time I'm going to do it. This time I'm going to do it. That time I didn't, and that time I didn't. So anyway, the point is, you are unlimited. And when you set goals and you look at it as a spiritual practice, that you're setting goals. And if I'm bouncing, it's because I'm freezing. But I want to finish this, because it's so important to me that you get it. That if you're really listening and you download that app, and especially, oh my gosh, especially if you have children now, and you're playing that for them. You're letting them hear it. We're talking about 15 minutes at night, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. That's all. And you're just playing it, and you watch how they shift and their self-esteem comes up. You watch how you shift and how your self-esteem and how your can-do attitude starts to change. And what I was saying is, after 3 days with mine, I just started writing goals. I was like, my goal is to, and I started writing out my goals. And I just felt like inspired and motivated to do it. My programs were changing. And 3 days it's just, you just start feeling more positive. That's what happens in just a few days. You just start feeling uplifted and more positive, and then the programs just start changing, because you're putting that input, the input of your computer, your brain is into the computer, you're putting the software, those programs, and your output is can-do attitude and joy and satisfaction with where you're at. And I don't mean settling. I mean, because you're good with where you're at, or you're setting goals for where you want to go. It is a spiritual practice. You are bringing from the invisible. You're bringing the invisible. You're bringing the visible from the invisible into the planet Earth, onto planet Earth, where you can see it. Okay, that is the story, and I'm going to read April 19th one more time. My day is up to me, and I'm going to say it very exciting, because I'm going to run inside because I'm freezing and my fingers are almost numb. So, my day Oh, wait, I have to start all over. Okay. My day today is up to me. Do. So I choose to fill my day with high energy, have a great attitude, know that things are going right, and create a positive outcome in everything I do. My day today is up to me, and I choose to make today an incredible day. These are the kinds of phrases that you will find in that app. And these are the kinds of phrases that are going into your brain, going. That software going in, those programs, and then what's coming out, what I just read, you're going to actually feel that. You're going to actually say, hey, my day is up to me today. I am going to make it incredible. These are the things I'm going to do. And my spiritual practice is setting goals, because I am going to bring from the invisible, I'm going to bring the visible. I'm going to make visible the invisible, my ideas, my thoughts, my creations. And that's how you do it. That is how you do it, baby. Woo! I don't even know if that's how it goes, but if that is how it goes. Okay, it's freezing. I'm numb. I can barely talk. I love you so very, very much. You'll have a beautiful, blessed day, and we will see you tomorrow. What are we going to read tomorrow? Oh, how you never let problems or challenges hold you back. Well, now that's pretty good. I love you so mucho. And as always, I believe in you. You can do this. You have 70% of 2024 to find your purpose. Ahoy! Remember, it's not ahoy, it's within, okay? I love you so very, very mucho. And always shining my light to brighten yours. This light is shining so bright that it needs to run inside because it's freezing. Okay, ciao!